So our next speaker is Alexandra Schnoes, Schnoes, from iBiology, and she'll be talking about democratizing science education. Do you want your video now or later?
No, I think you can just start it.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll actually work internally. Hello. Thank you for the invitation to speak. It's a real pleasure to be here. If you're not familiar with iBiology, we're a small science communication and science education nonprofit that's affiliated with the University of California, San Francisco. And my goal here today is to show you sort of what we mean by the thing that really underpins us, which is this idea of democratizing science and accessibility to science. So iBiology is primarily a web-accessible tool of resources, videos, and our mission is to bring the world's best biology to you. And that's through a number of different ways, but fundamentally through open access, free videos and video courses. And our audience is really mostly at scientists, from the undergrad, grad student, postdoc, and professional practicing scientist. But we also do have some resources for the public. So what does it actually mean when we say we want to bring the world's best biology to you and that our real goal is about accessibility to science? Well, one of the ways that is through research talks. So over the year, we release about 40 different series of research talks that are given by the scientists themselves who have made the discovery. So it's science coming from scientists talking about the amazing work that they're doing. And these are scientists from around the world that we also film around the world. It also means supporting educators. And what this can mean be anything from a video that might look very similar to something you just saw a few minutes ago, to building flipped workshops on different topics in biology, to having educator tools that support some of our different videos and that are accessible through our educator portal. It also means about talking about the stories of science and the stories of the scientists behind it. We do this through a number of ways, but I'm going to highlight two here, and that is an interview series that we have that's Conversations in Science with Dan Rather, and also a video series called Background to Breakthrough, which is a series of short films that really focuses on the story of scientists and how important and impactful their own personal backgrounds and histories and perspectives are on the innovations and scientific discoveries that they're making. But when we talk about democratizing science, we're also, what's important for us at iBiology is thinking about democratizing training for science. So we also produce a number of videos around career and professional development topics for graduate students and postdocs. And one of our newest initiatives that we're incredibly excited about, and what I work on personally, is building actual training courses for grad students and postdocs. So these are courses that are free online that you can take that help support you regardless of what program you're in, what life science program, what area, and what resources you have at your campus or don't have at your institution. So just to give you a little flavor of what that means, I'll highlight our Planning Your Scientific Journey course that just came out about a year ago, that's available on our website now as a self-paced course. This is a documentary style course that is free, and it's geared at life scientists. And the focus of this course, so we're building a series of courses that focuses on how to do good science. And this course is really about that important part about how do you build a good scientific question, how do you iterate, how do you refine that, then how do you build the research plan around it, and then how do you go talk to your mentor so that you can actually improve your research question and your research goals. And so just to give you a little bit of an idea of what that looks like, I'm going to just show you a little bit of a clip from the course.
There are several different ways that people can ask scientific questions, some of which are more qualitative, where you want to know, does this phenomenon occur or not? But there are also other quantitative type questions which get at how often does something occur, or by what extent does this phenomenon occur?
If you think about pretty much every scientific paper that you read, it fits in one of these categories. What is there? How does it work? And why is it like that? And they're all important aspects of science.
So it's just a little flavor of what our course is like, that's available at all times out there on the internet. But we also believe in trying to bring people to us and support the ideas of outreach and improving communication. So every year we have a Young Scientist Seminars competition. This competition happens to be open right now. I encourage you, if you're a grad student and postdoc, to apply, where we bring grad students and postdocs from around the world to San Francisco, and we train them in science communication, specifically around giving video research talks. So this is open until December, so I do encourage you to apply. So that is really just a quick overview of the number of ways that iBiology thinks about democratizing and giving access to science education. And I just hope that this inspires you, if you're interested in outreach, to think about whether or not digital media is really something that can support your own vision. I can tell you that personally, being able to build things that both support my local community and people I will never meet from around the world is incredibly gratifying and satisfying. So thank you.